What's up, guys? We here on the Cosmic Body channel, man. Long awaiting. I got my man Chris Promise Williams with his channel, and we're about to talk about the Ryan Garcia, King Ryan, and my man Tank, the undefeated Davis. I mean, it's gonna be a crazy fight. Um, Live on pay-per-view. I don't know if Tank gonna wear his purse today when he come, but I heard they supposed to be gonna give up each other's purses, and whoever gonna win gonna take it all. I don't know how true that is. I mean, we gonna talk about. I mean, shoot, what about the wholesome look on Ryan Garcia against the gangster look on Tank Davis? I mean, we got reach, we got height advantage supposedly on Garcia. I mean, shoot, but then we got that ugly uppercut that your man Tank Davis got. I mean, I just don't even know which way to go for this, man. It's the pretty boy factory against the what's the name, Tank Davis people factory. It's like I don't know how to go with this, man. What do you think?
Well, we ain't got to do a video. You just said everything already. Said everything except who gonna win.
That's where you come in there. That's still trying to say, well, who gonna win? Who gonna take it?
Yeah. You know what? I'm excited for the fight, man. We got two undefeated fighters. You know what I'm saying? Finally, that's going to fight in their prime, and one I'm not waiting until the other one get washed up. You know.
Right.
So yeah. That's what all this intrigue and interest in this fight is for, because you don't get that often. You know what I'm saying? So we got it's definitely a treat for us this time around.
Do you think Garcia got the confidence to win the fight, or do you think that it's just like do you really feel like he gonna win, or do you think he? Because I was watching him do the weigh-in, he just looked like he was a little bit concerned, a little bit worried and stuff like that, and I'm not sure if he had the confidence or whatever. What do you think?
Well, I seen him after the weigh, and he was throwing punches like, yeah, I'm ready. You know.
Oh.
So I think he just want to get it over with. He want to prove to Davis that he could take him out. You know.
How do you think that his wholesome look and appeal? How do you think that's going over with the boxing community? Do you think that is he going to be the crowd favorite? He coming out of the De La Hoya camp. They're known for being pretty and sexy and all that shit. And then Tank Davis, they coming out of a grittier camp. What I mean, how do you think the mass appeal of Garcia's camp and the way he come across compares to the appeal of Tank Davis? What do you think the juxtaposition is?
Well, first of all, I think it ain't how you look before the fight, it's how you look after it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Let's see that before and after shot, on both of them, you know. Yeah. Let's see what kind of memes we're gonna see out there, you know.
That's true. How many? They both came in at 135. I mean, both on time. They both ready. I mean, I think Davis is in a great position. I think he's serious about his fight. He's serious about his money. I think Garcia, I don't know how he is about this many lights. This is one of the biggest thing in his life. Uh, I hope that he feels like he confident, because I know he said he was struggling with a lot of depression before, and I hope that he feels like I'm wondering if do you think he's gonna be ready for something like this?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, um, sometimes if that depression can be a motivating factor. He could be taking all his anger out on that one person. You know what I mean? Which happens to be Tank Davis. So I think we're going to find out how big the size of the dog is that's in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to come down to who won it the most. Yeah.
So basically, as far as skills is concerned, do you feel like comparably they both got about the same amount of skills, so it really ain't gonna matter. It's just gonna boil down to heart, or do you think
Well,
that some have more skills than the other?
in boxing, they say styles make fights. So regardless of who who's the most skillful, it might come down to who's able to execute their game plan and stick to their game plan. You know, because they both have the potential, because of the so much build up to this fight. They both had a potential to come out and just forget about the game plan and forget about the strategy,
Just start.
and just try to kill each other, you know. So uh,
But
that's yet to be seen.
what do you think about the ring IQ of Davis compared to Garcia? Who do you think is going to be a smarter fighter? If you had to look at the past, who do you think has the bigger ring IQ?
Well, I think Davis has more experience and he has a higher ring IQ, but um, you never know what Garcia is thinking. Maybe he's up to the challenge and got that eye of the tiger. You know what I mean? So it's going to take more than just a ring IQ. It's going to take several things working in conjunction with each other in order to come out, the winner.
This put me in the mindset of like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, and when I think that was a Rumble in the Jungle or something like I forgot what that fight was or something. But
Thriller in Manila.
okay, and the thing about it is like I think Muhammad Ali was using the rope-a-dope, bouncing off the rope, and he was wearing Frazier. The thing is, I think about that fight when I think about this Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight because I think about if Joe Frazier had to hit Muhammad enough times, his hit was so powerful that had he really had the right connections like he's had in the past, Muhammad Ali would have been out of there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Muhammad Ali was ducking and dodging and he was fast and he was quick and and he was staying off and then he was using the rope to bounce off of and stuff. And every time, Joe Frazier and so Joe Frazier being so heavy and so stocky, every punch was so weighty and he just got tired. You know what I mean? And Tank Davis to bring that full circle. Tank Davis said he gonna take him to motherfucking Atlanta, the Atlantic Ocean. He said he gonna drown him.
Well, first of all, Tank Davis ain't no George Foreman, you know.
Yeah.
So and Ryan Garcia ain't no Muhammad Ali, you know. So as far as taking them to the water and drowning them, I don't think it's going to go that far. You
Ooh.
know, I think whether it be skill or luck of the draw, somebody going to catch some knuckles and it might be lights out. Therefore, if that happens, then that's grounds for a rematch because either one of them, whoever get knocked out, gonna say it was a lucky punch, you know.
Mm.
So I wanted to kind of go up to maybe the 8th or 9th round before somebody get knocked out. That way we know we could judge off the rounds who's the better fighter, you know. So I don't want that early knockout because then they're gonna want an immediate rematch, you know.
Right.
So I'm hoping it's a good fight, you
So
know.
you hope at least more than 7, 8 rounds, then the crowd can make a judgment as to whether because
Right.
the way that no matter who win or lose, they're gonna be asking for a rematch either way.
Yeah. Right.
I just feel like somebody gonna ask for a rematch either way. You know what I mean? No matter who. But I think that, like you said, if they go to some deep rounds, I think that they really gonna be able to see who can last. But like we were saying before, with this weight class, all of these guys are ready physically, cardiovascularly. They can go to round.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a matter of who has the best cardio, who can go 12 rounds because at 135 pounds they probably could go 50 rounds. You know,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
probably sparred 50 rounds in preparation for the fight. So
Right.
I don't think it's going to be about that. It's going to be about who could take the other's punch, you know,
Mm.
and still stand, you
Now,
know.
Tank Davis has been known to sit back and study his opponent for a while.
Yeah.
And Ryan Garcia, I think he's been known for a boom bap kind of style where he's pop 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 pop, pop, and been known for throwing a number of combinations. Now, Ken Garcia came out of the Mayweather camp, and I haven't seen him in the last fight use a lot of his the shoulder roll that much. So I wonder how much do you think Tank Davis is going to, because like he hasn't really had a formidable person, I feel, that threw enough punches and threw enough hard punches to really see if Tank Davis can really take it. And I don't feel like he's had to been that much of a defensive fighter as he should have had to be. So the question is, do you think that he's going to have to use that defense when he's playing against Ryan Garcia, when he's fighting against Ryan Garcia, or is he going to be able to get away with not using a lot of defense and just going to offense?
Well, I think he's definitely going to need some defense, but like you said, he likes to sit back and study his opponent. I don't think he's going to have the time to do that, because uh, Ryan is coming with some fire. You know what I mean? So if he going to study him, he better study him real quick, because those punches are coming, and they
That's
coming fast.
that's a
So
that's a good point. I don't think Garcia gonna lay up off of him like that, give him
no,
enough.
he ain't gonna lay up off of him. He ain't gonna give him time to think. He just gonna need time to react. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
if that's the case, then he definitely gonna come out of the box fighting. Then if that's the case, going by that, Garcia probably gonna come in the ring throwing.
Yeah. Well, that's. I think in Garcia's mind, uh, like he said, it's gonna be a quick knockout. So I think he just gonna come out and take it straight to him. You know, but he better keep those hands up when he go to him. You know, he can't just go in there reckless. You know,
Right.
yeah,
Um, one of I think it was Ruiz. One of the Mexican fighters was a really great fighter. And he really was able to deal with Tank Davis's fighting style. And because of his guard, he practiced, and whoever was in his camp, he practiced holding the right kind of guard that whenever he threw the counter punch, that whenever he threw his punch, the counter punch that Tank Davis usually waits for, usually waits for a right, and then he usually comes up underneath with a left, right? But for some strange reason, this guy had prepared for that exact move, and he would, every time Tank Davis would try to come under, he'd hit, boom. And the only thing Tank Davis could keep doing was keep hitting his glove against his face. And so I think that if Ryan Garcia has not practiced that move, how to guard against the counter punch that Tank Davis, a knockout counter punch. If he think he gonna, like you said, if he think he gonna go in there and boom bap Tank Davis, all he gonna do is, I believe, he gonna wait for a double combination. If you use the same moves twice. Now, the thing about Ryan Garcia, though, honestly, his fights, he throw everything. He's not a one-dimensional fighter. He throwing hooks, uppercut. They say all he got is this and all he got is that, but I done seen him fight, and I seen him throw everything at an opponent except the kitchen sink.
mm.
And I seen him throw it for a minute, 2 minutes straight without stopping. So all that setting up for you're gonna have to start to hit that. This gonna force. I believe it's gonna force Tank Davis to have to really box. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna have to come out there. He gonna have to throw a lot more punches than he used to have to throw before, cause it ain't
Yeah,
go.
yeah. But the thing about that is, Tank takes a lot of punches. So is he going to be able to take Garcia's punches coming fast? And one thing you got to think about is Ryan fights southpaw. So when Tank dips over like he usually does, that left hook gonna light his head up. It's going to come so fast and wicked that when Tank is in the middle of dipping, that punch is gonna be there. You know what I mean?
I ain't think that. I ain't think
Yeah,
about that.
right. So, we got to think about that. That's a scenario that can happen too. You know? Yeah.
Man,
So it might,
Tank Davis.
yeah,
It's
come down
crazy.
to who beats who to the punch. You know?
Right.
Yeah. That's why I said it might be a double knockout. They might both throw left hooks at the same time. And,
Both hit the
yeah,
can.
yeah, both of them hit the canvas. Only thing is, which one I'm going to have the strength to get back up
Yeah, right.
while the other one gets counted out.
Right.
You know?
Well, we're gonna post this one, man. We're gonna see what the crowd say. And only thing I can say is I don't know who your money on. Uh, who do you have your money on? Do you have your money on anybody? If
Well, I wouldn't bet the house on either one of them, because this is what you call a pick 'em fight. It's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm
wow,
saying?
wow.
So, but if I had to say, Tank might have the edge, but my heart is with Ryan.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So, because I think Tank is at the point where he needs a little humbling,
Oh,
and
oh,
and I think Ryan might be the guy to do it for him.
well,
Give,
Tank Davis
give,
has said,
I-
but Tank Davis said he a legend, and he's
well,
already a legendary shit.
we all
So,
are legends in our own minds. I'm
uh,
you know what I mean? I came out of Philadelphia, you know, um, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm a legend too. He's entitled to feel that way. Ain't
but
nothing that.
I guess when you got 28-0, you can say you're the legend for sure.
Well, we don't know if that's going to get him in the boxing Hall of Fame though. He get knocked out tonight. He might be a legend back in Baltimore. That's it. Yeah.
As far as me, I mean, like you said, I mean, it's hard. I can't say who going. It's one of those. If this happens, then I believe this gonna happen. You
Right.
know, and it's one of those things where I think if Tank Davis don't come in and knock Ryan Garcia out in 3 rounds, I think he in for a real tough win
Yeah.
to overtake him because I think Ryan Garcia has proven in his fights that if you try to take him, he's not going easy. And he might be easy, but he ready for the drama. He want all the fucking smoke. And if you knock him down, he's not gonna stay down. You better knock him completely out cold where the ref gonna have to stop the fight because if Ryan Garcia get back up off of that canvas, he coming with so much smoke, man, he gonna throw a flurry. That boy gonna come back and fight like he fought with Campbell, and he's just gonna throw everything and the kitchen sink at his ass. And I mean, if his defense ain't ready and he in the 6, 7, 8 rounds, and Garcia come out there like that, it could get ugly. It could get real ugly.
Yeah. Well, I believe that the tell all is going to be that first round. It's going to answer a lot of questions for all of us. That, that's going to answer a lot of questions, and from there, in Vegas, that's when the bookies going to do their thing because
Going to
yeah.
Well, we'll see, man. Promise, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna link your channel down below, and I know we're gonna share this video and stuff. So, my money on is probably gonna be on Garcia in 8 rounds. I'm gonna throw it out
okay.
there. I'm just
Okay.
throwing out Garcia in 8 rounds. If it's Tank Davis, it's gonna be in 3. That's
Right.
what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah. Let's come back after the fight, and then we'll discuss how accurate or inaccurate we were, and we'll take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes.
But
This is
appreciate
this
the
is next.
call, man. Yeah.
Thank you. This is Cosmic Baddie. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's my man Chris Promise Williams, and I'm your man, Mr. Cosmic Body Channel. But we like to talk about all the sports and all the events and everything like that. Tune in, subscribe, like if you like this kind of content, and we'll see y'all on the
Peace
next.
out.
Thank
Yeah.